The football fans and training programme moves into its second week this week, and we're talking about getting a little bit more active, and we're also talking about portion control. To get active, they've been issued these pedometers which measure our steps, and we've been asked to sort of literally step up our daily walking routine. We've been given some great advice, like get off the bus 2 stops early, buy a dog, note to the kids, not yet, and the other one is organise a walking meeting at work. So this is me at my work, it's time for the camera to get walking. Talking about walking, if you're going to start losing weight, it's recommended that you walk at least 45 minutes for 5 days of the week, which is quite a bit. And at the FIT programme, they start us off nice and gently. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to walk to the canteen and get my breakfast. That speeded up effect will come in really handy. I'll be stick thin in no time. Now, I've known for some time, as most of you know as well, what's good for you and what's not good for you. I've avoided bacon butties, for instance, for quite some time now. I've been having cereal for breakfast. But be honest, how many times have you been into one of these little boxes and felt disappointed? Well, I've got news for you. This is, in actual fact, the correct portion. What I've been horsing into is, well, a horse trough, as I discovered when I talked to the lads from Tynecastle. Excuse me, I'm going to need a smaller bowl.
We're going to be looking at portion controls. We're going to have a little look at what they've been eating over the past week, because they were asked not to change their eating habits, and we'll show them different food groups and what they should be looking at for a healthy, balanced diet.
What are the big mistakes people make, do you think?
A lot of it seems to be down just the portions and the quantities and the size that their foods that they're eating. Seems to be the biggest mistake, I think, that comes out from the programme, certainly.
But we'd be asking you to poach or boil your eggs rather than fried your eggs, so that's not a great representation there as well. But if you look at something like that, last week everybody was saying, or a lot of the group were saying, I like a steak. Who would have a steak that big? Somebody in the last group says he would just send it back. Right? That is roughly classed as one portion. If you're having a steak, how much bigger would your portion be, guys, that you would normally have? 3 or 4. And that's before you put it between 2 bits of bread and all. Eh?
Is it, did you say it's 2 or 3 of them?
2 to 3 portions of protein a day. This one is your food and drinks high in fat and sugar. How much is recommended in your daily plate, would you say? Many portions? 2. 1. 2. How much would you like? It's not recommended at all. Scientifically, there's no benefit to the body to eating this kind of stuff.
The lads from Tynecastle were kind enough to give me a strip so I felt part of the team. And we moved into the second part of the night where the gloves came off. Well, on, actually. OK, part 2 tonight is about exercise. What are you going to do with us, Alan?
We're doing some boxing tonight with the guys.
Right, and who's going to be in charge of the music?
I'll be in charge of the music. Everybody at the club knows I've got the best taste in music. The boys all love it.
And not a cliche in sight?
Nice to meet you guys. Time to go.
We really do start off fairly gently. Well, as gentle as you can with mitts on. The whole point here being moderate activity to begin with, and we'll build up as the weeks go by.
We all know what we're doing. Switch it over. Simple as that.
That's good fun.
You guys left it back up to 80%. You guys last 10 seconds. So let's finish this nice and strong.
We really got our hearts going there. Next time, I'll be running around Celtic Park with the lads from there. If you want to take part in the next round of FIT courses, then contact your community coach at your nearest SPL club, or you could email spltrust@scottprem.com. See you next time.